In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 3rd, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Portland Trail Blazers versus Dallas Mavericks. Portland Trail Blazers are set to face off against the Dallas Mavericks in a highly anticipated matchup scheduled for Wednesday, January 3rd. Currently positioned in the 14th spot in the highly competitive Western Conference, the Trail Blazers carry a record of 9 wins and 23 losses. Their recent performance has seen them clinch victory in 3 of their last 7 games. On the other hand, the Mavericks find themselves in 6th place with a 19-15 record, although they have faced challenges, losing 6 of their last 9 games. The recent struggles of the Portland Trail Blazers have been evident, with a notable downturn in form marked by 11 losses in their last 14 games. In their most recent outing, they suffered a resounding 109-88 defeat at the hands of the Suns on the road. Scoot Henderson spearheaded the team with 17 points and 6 assists, supported by Jerami Grant with 15 points and Malcolm Brogdon contributing 10 points and 5 assists. Unfortunately, the team collectively struggled, shooting only 41% from the field and 8 of 30 from beyond the arc. This offensive struggle led to a mere 32 points scored in the second and third quarters combined. Conversely, the Dallas Mavericks have also faced challenges, losing 6 of their last 9 games. In their recent encounter with the Jazz, they succumbed to a convincing 127-90 defeat. Luka Doncic led the Mavericks with 19 points and 14 assists, complemented by Jaden Hardy's 17 points off the bench and Kyrie Irving's 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. However, the team collectively struggled with a 39% field goal percentage and 11 of 40 shooting from the three-point line, falling behind by double digits early on and enduring a challenging second half where they were outscored 65-35. Despite Portland's continued challenges, with DeAndre Ayton still sidelined, they have potential reinforcements in Anthony Simons and Moses Brown, who are upgraded to questionable. Dallas, on the other hand, welcomes back Kyrie Irving, a crucial player averaging 22.5 points per game and providing strong perimeter defense alongside star Luka Doncic. Portland faces uncertainty with several players questionable, including leading rebounder DeAndre Ayton and leading scorer Anthony Simons. The Trail Blazers' offensive struggles, ranking 29th in the league, could worsen if Simons is unable to participate. In contrast, Dallas boasts the 7th best scoring offense, fueled by Doncic's impressive average of 33 points per game, ranking 2nd in the NBA. Portland has struggled in recent games, failing to cover the spread in 4 of the last 6 overall and 7 of the last 10 against Dallas, while the Mavericks have covered the spread in 4 of the last 6 games. Despite sporadic wins for the Trail Blazers, their overall performance remains subpar, with a 15-17 record against the spread. Dallas previously secured an 11-point victory over the Trail Blazers on the road, and with the return of Kyrie Irving, they aim to bounce back from their recent loss to the Jazz. While Portland will be without Ayton and possibly Simons, the Mavericks, despite missing Dante Exum and Maxi Kleber, have key players in Doncic and Irving. Anticipating a bounce-back performance from the Mavericks, the prediction is for Dallas to secure the victory and cover the spread as favorites. Delving into the statistical aspects, Dallas ranks 7th in scoring, and historical trends indicate that the total has exceeded the projected limit in each of the last 6 games against Portland and in 6 of the last 7 home games versus the Trail Blazers. Dallas stands 10th in team offensive efficiency at 1.13 but lags in defensive efficiency at 1.13, placing them 22nd. In terms of points allowed, Dallas is 23rd, while Portland slightly fares better, ranking 17th. The Mavericks' fast-paced style, averaging 103.2 possessions per game, contrasts with the Trail Blazers' slower tempo. Despite the difference in pace, Portland's defensive vulnerabilities suggest a potential high-scoring game. The over has prevailed in 9 out of 6 games when Dallas plays at home, and the same will happen once again here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Bulls versus New York Knicks. The upcoming matchup features the Chicago Bulls facing off against the New York Knicks in an anticipated conference clash set for Wednesday evening. Notably, the Bulls secured a victory against the 76ers on Saturday, followed by a game in Philadelphia on Tuesday, while the Knicks celebrated a home win against the Timberwolves on Monday. It's worth mentioning that the Knicks emerged victorious in 2 out of 3 encounters between the teams last season. As of late, the Chicago Bulls have displayed commendable performance by winning 5 of their last 8 games. However, they aim to rebound in this match following a significant setback against the 76ers, where they suffered a 110-97 defeat on the road. Leading the charge, DeMar DeRozan contributed 16 points, with Ayo Dosunmu adding 15 points off the bench and Kobe White chipping in with 14 points. The team collectively struggled with a 38% field goal shooting and a 7 of 37 performance from beyond the arc, finding themselves in a challenging position after a dismal first quarter. On the flip side, the New York Knicks have faced some challenges, losing 4 of their last 6 games. Nonetheless, they aim to regain momentum after narrowly defeating the Timberwolves with a score of 112-106 on Monday. Julius Randle showcased an impressive performance with 39 points on 1-4 of 2-4 shooting, supported by Og Anunoby's 17 points and Jalen Brunson's 16 points coupled with 14 assists. The Knicks took control of the game with a dominant 38-minute 17-second quarter push and extended their lead to as much as 22 points in the third quarter. In terms of player availability, the Bulls are still missing key contributors such as Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine, and Kobe White. Conversely, the Knicks enter the matchup with almost a full roster. Remarkably, this marks the first meeting of the season between the Bulls and Knicks. Despite a challenging double-digit loss in Philadelphia the previous night, the Bulls find themselves as heavy underdogs with the line opening at 7 points and increasing to 9.5 points, suggesting significant support for the Knicks at home. The Knicks have experienced positive changes following the acquisition of Og Anunoby from the Toronto Raptors. The versatile swingman showcased his skills in the recent win against the Timberwolves, contributing 17 points and playing crucial lockdown defense in the closing moments. The Knicks, with a 9-4 record at MSG, have been successful in recent head-to-head matchups against the Bulls, boasting a 10-4 against the spread record in the last 14 meetings at Madison Square Garden. Heading into Tuesday night, the Chicago Bulls stand at 2-2 in their last 4 games, while the New York Knicks are motivated to elevate their performance following the impactful trade that brought in Og Anunoby. The Knicks' recent success includes a victory over the formidable Timberwolves squad, which boasts a stellar 24-8 record for the season. Furthermore, the offensive prowess of the two teams differs significantly, with the Bulls averaging 112 points per 100 possessions compared to the Knicks' 117 points per 100 possessions. Notably, the Knicks have secured 2 consecutive home wins against top-tier teams, defeating the Bucks and Timberwolves, while the Bulls have averaged only 105 points in their last 4 games. Considering the Knicks' more rested status and their recent triumph over the Timberwolves, optimism surrounds their performance. Although the Bulls won the last meeting between the two teams by a single point, the current circumstances, including injuries and a back-to-back game, favor the Knicks. Thus, the prediction leans towards the New York Knicks winning and covering the spread as favorites for the entire game. The addition of Og Anunoby is anticipated to significantly bolster the Knicks' defense, addressing concerns raised during a stretch of 4 games where they allowed 140, 117, 129, and 122 points. The absence of their big man, Mitchell Robinson, further contributed to defensive struggles. With the total set at 220.5 points, the Knicks have an opportunity to capitalize on Chicago's potential fatigue from the previous night and push the tempo, especially considering the last 10 meetings between the two teams averaging 218 points per game. In recent notable performances, the Knicks scored 129 points against the Bucks on Christmas and 126 against the Pacers. Conversely, the Bulls have allowed an average of 117 points in their last 4 road games, surpassing their season average. Additionally, the Knicks' defense has shown lapses, conceding an average of 123 points in their last 5 games, including home games where they allowed an average of 120 points. Given these factors, the expectation is a high-scoring affair, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Los Angeles Clippers versus Phoenix Suns. The upcoming basketball clash between the Los Angeles Clippers, boasting a 20-12 record, and the Phoenix Suns, standing at 18-15, promises to be an intense showdown of Western Conference titans. Riding the momentum of 3 consecutive victories, the Clippers showcased their dominance by defeating the Miami Heat on New Year's Day. This recent surge has propelled them to an impressive 12-2 record in their last 14 games, securing their position at 4th in the highly competitive Western Conference standings. On the other side, the Suns, despite their star trio seeing limited minutes together, are on a commendable 4-game winning streak. Bradley Beal's return on New Year's Day fueled their triumph over the Portland Trail Blazers, positioning the Suns at the 8th spot in the Western Conference standings. The Los Angeles Clippers have been on an extraordinary run, winning 12 of their last 14 games. Their scintillating form is poised to extend as they seek a 4th consecutive victory following a convincing 121-104 win over the Miami Heat. In their latest triumph, Kawhi Leonard led the charge with 24 points and 5 assists, complemented by stellar performances from Paul George, Norman Powell, and James Harden. Despite facing an early 14-point deficit in the first quarter, the Clippers rebounded emphatically, shooting 58% from the field and 14 of 29 from beyond the arc, showcasing their offensive prowess. Conversely, the Phoenix Suns are steadily building momentum, eyeing a 5th straight triumph after dismantling the Trail Blazers with a resounding 109-88 victory. Bradley Beal spearheaded the charge with 21 points, supported by Jusuf Nurkic's 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, along with Chimesy Metu contributing 14 points. The Suns, operating at 47% from the field and 11 of 29 from long range, dominated with a 35-18 second quarter surge, establishing a commanding lead. Their defensive prowess limited the Trail Blazers to just 14 points in the third quarter, allowing the Suns to secure a comprehensive 26-point advantage. As the Clippers enter this matchup with a full squad, the Suns face the challenge with Kevin Durant ruled out. The synergy of the Clippers' new big three, Harden, George, and Leonard, has been a catalyst for their recent success. The cohesive offensive flow, coupled with contributions from role players, has propelled the Clippers to greater heights. In contrast, the Suns have grappled with injuries throughout the season, hindering their chemistry-building efforts. Notably, Beal, Durant, and Booker have faced sporadic appearances, relying on consistent performances from Nurkic, Allen, and Gordon. Despite a 4-game winning streak, the Suns, with a 7-8 record in their last 15 games, are still searching for a cohesive identity as a team. The absence of Durant due to a hamstring injury further compounds the Suns' challenges. Even if Durant were available, the Clippers, with their superior performance on both ends of the court, present a formidable obstacle. The Clippers' big three boasts more experience playing together, providing them with a strategic advantage. Additionally, the Clippers boast a deeper and more reliable roster of role players. The Suns, while showcasing promise, continue to grapple with inconsistencies, making the Clippers the favorites in this matchup. The Phoenix Suns, seemingly finding their rhythm, face a setback with Durant's absence due to a hamstring injury. Throughout the season, the Suns have struggled when key players were sidelined. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Clippers maintain their stellar form, winning 7 of their last 10 games without any players on the injury list. This consistent performance positions the Clippers as a team heading in the right direction. With Durant in the game, the Suns appear stronger on both ends of the floor, fueled by motivation from last year's playoffs. However, the Clippers hold the advantage in the turnover battle. In Durant's absence, the Suns face an uphill battle, relying on a winning streak against opponents like the Rockets, Hornets, Magic, and Trail Blazers, which may not fully showcase their mettle. The Clippers, having delivered a stellar performance in December and commencing 2024 with a commanding 17-point win, are poised to capitalize on Durant's absence. The initial favoritism for the Suns in this matchup seems misplaced, so the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. The Phoenix Suns, currently ranked 27th in pace this season, will notably miss their leading scorer, Kevin Durant. The Suns' offensive efficiency, even with Durant, has been middling, and against the formidable Clippers' defense, their prospects may not improve. Conversely, the Clippers, ranked 21st in pace, face a Phoenix defense that recently limited their opponent to a mere 88 points. In the last 3 games, the Clippers have consistently finished under the total, indicating a trend of lower scoring affairs. While offensive firepower is expected in this game, both teams operate at remarkably slow paces. The Clippers, since acquiring James Harden, have slowed down, ranking 21st in pace, while the Suns lag behind at 28th. Notably, the Clippers have demonstrated strong defensive performances, limiting opponents to modest point totals in their recent games. With the Suns missing Durant, who scored just 109 points against the defensively ranked 22nd Portland Trail Blazers, the total points scored in this game is likely to be under the projected total. Under the projected total is our preferred choice as full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.